Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy, what's today? Sunday. All right, I'm sorry. I'm hearing things and talking and it never works. All right, we're going to pull a few of these. These are by Lucky Sevens. We got the Six of Wands, the Moon, and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Spirit. Angels. Ancestors and higher beings, please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got reflection, running, risk, and celebration. We got triple R's here. So someone's name could have an R in it, begin with an R. I'm not sure, but we got triple R's. So I'm hearing that song by Billie Eilish. You should see me in a crown. I think somebody was around you when you were at your weakest moment. You weren't in your power moment. They were around you at that time. So maybe they have these preconceived ideas that that's the way you still are, or that's the person that they remember. You should see me in a crown. I don't know if this means they're going to encounter you in your power, you in fully control. But I definitely feel where it's not the same person that they are going to remember. And I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but they're going to run. Yes, they're going to run, Pisces. Like, there's something that you have not let go of. It's like when you change this power shift that was once where you were in a place that you didn't have the power. Maybe you were going through a series of misfortunate events, Pisces. I'm not sure. You were not in control. You were not grounded, right? And this person or people, I don't know, were around you at that time. And so that's what they remember. That's who they think they're dealing with, Pisces. I'm not saying you're going to be a ruthless leader, but there's something that has not been addressed or dealt with. What am I thinking? Hold on. I'm going to give you an example. It doesn't have to be it whatsoever, but this is the way the energy feels. Maybe you were in a position, I think I saw this somewhere and I'm trying to, because it is kind of funny. Okay, you know what? Like Pretty Woman. Okay, that's a good one. You know, when Pretty Woman looked a certain way and she wasn't refined. I'm not saying this is you, but it's an energy. She wasn't refined. She wasn't fully there yet. She didn't realize that wearing certain clothing items, you know, would make her people judge her or whatever it is. So she wasn't fully aware of her power. And not that it matters because you can wear what you want, but she goes into that store and people, they judged her. They mistreated her because they thought she was a nobody. And then it turned out that they made a big mistake because she was able to purchase those things. I'm going to do this another one. How about a job? You had a job where someone was your boss and you were mistreated by them, humiliated. I felt that. Oh, I felt that, Pisces. There was something there. They played with you. It was very, I felt embarrassing. I felt that. I don't know what that was. Oh, my heart. It took a lot for you to stay strong in that weak moment. Like, you, I'm going to get this out. To save face, to keep your head up high, though you were being embarrassed and humiliated. You tried your best. You may have at some point ran because it was very humiliating and embarrassing, and I feel it. It doesn't just have to be a boss. It's an energy here. And it's those things in life, Pisces, that hurt the most. You know, when someone has a little power or control over us, whether it's because we actually love them and we give them our heart or because we're doing a job for them, and then they take advantage of that, and they abuse it. So let me get to the good part. Hold on. Oh Lord, give me one sec. All right, so I feel you one day being in a position of power. And I feel someone that will have some type of fear to see you in that position. It was all fun when you didn't have status, power, money, control, health. When we all go through those moments in life, Pisces. And that's how you tell the real ones from the fake ones. Do they push you down further? Do they abuse their power? Do they get angry at you for being where you're at? Or do they send a hand, or do they lift, or do they console? So that's when you recognize good people from stupid people. But anyway, so you should see me in a crown. Just the mere sight of you not being that person is going to scare people off. That's the best way I can explain it. I will go deeper because I know there's more there, but it's just the sight of you. Like, they're still going to test the waters. I want you to know this. They still will test the waters, but they'll notice that you are not the same person that they fought before. Something has happened to you. Let's go deeper, Pisces. Let's see what else. Spirit, tell me more about this reflection. King of Pentacles, reverse. The High Priestess, that is Pisces energy. Give me one sec. So you see here, your greatness is not what you have, it's what you give. You should see me in a crown. You ever seen people that have a lot in life and then, or have a blessing in life and then they treat people very poorly? Or they don't consider other people's feelings in a situation? That's not the measure of a true king or queen. I think a true king or queen knows and is they know that they have power and authority, right? Because they're in their power. They don't need to exert it by humiliating or embarrassing the next person. They don't need to do that. I don't know what you're going to do when they see you in this crown. One thing I do know for sure is that we got double Pisces energy here, is that you're not going away quietly. Whatever it is, that feeling that I felt, embarrassment, humiliation, degradation, feeling that they gave you, they were strong enough for me to sit here crying. It's like they're going to feel some type of regret. I promise you. At some point, they're going to wish they were kinder to you when you didn't have the crown. I don't know why. I don't know if, because I have here, your greatness is not what you have, it's what you get. But so I don't know what direction you take this in, Pisces, but you definitely will make people run because they know, Pisces, it's almost like somebody has a role reversal, an energy reversal, and now you're the boss. And now you have more than them. And now you're more emotionally together than they are. And it's like, Pisces doesn't owe me mercy because I didn't have mercy for Pisces when I was more put together or I was more emotionally there, financially, whatever it is. There is fear, and there also is what's going to happen. What is Pisces going to do? Because that's what I'm feeling here when they finally sit there with the crown. But let me go deeper. Let's see what else. Spirit, tell me more. Wow. Tower. You better run. 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 All right. Oh, my goodness, Pisces. You should see me in a crown. It's going to be a very shocking, dramatic difference on how they treat you, Pisces. Yes, they may run. Yes, they may walk on eggshells around you. But would you rather have that, or do you want the old feeling where they felt that they can kick you when you're down, embarrass you, humiliate you, all those horrible feelings that made me cry? Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to push out emotion and it's not easy sometimes. Or do you want them more careful? Be careful with me, yes. Do you want them to think before they speak? strategize how they handle. Maybe a little bit. Yes, you do, Pisces, because that other way where they were reckless and careless with the mouth and non-considerate of your feelings, that wasn't fun. I see something. It's like if it's too hot in the kitchen, like get out of the kitchen type of feeling. That's what this person's going to feel like. It's the temperature's rising in here. The temperature's getting warmer in here. So I may have to get out of this kitchen. That's the feeling. Give me one more. The Justice in reverse. They know what they did, Pisces. They know they treated you unfairly and cruel. Cruel is what I felt. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They know that justice and karma has every right to come and bite them in the butt. They know it. And that's why they're running. You can't fight a force that is looking at you in the face. And it's like they look at you and they remember what they did or how they treated you when you needed help, when you needed something. You can't run from justice. Sooner or later it does come, but they're going to try. It's going to get hot for them. Spirit, tell me more about this risk. Ace of Wands. 5 of Wands. This person will try to make you some form of peace offering. There is some type of peace offering, like they don't want a drama. They don't want to fight with you. Give me one more, Spirit. They're going to see something from a different... Now when you have the crown, Pisces, and that doesn't mean you're sitting there like the Queen of Sheba. What I'm saying is you have an upper hand now. You are not that same person that was able to be... No, today, if somebody tries to humiliate you and hurt you, it's a different story. You're not tolerating it anymore. It's like you finally became conscious of how powerful you really can be and who you are. So now that they see that you are not the same person that could be played, you are not easily fooled, they can't just treat you or talk to you any old type of way. Now they want peace. The decision is yours, whatever you do, Pisces. I do feel like this person is still trying to run away from the karma. I think they feel like if they pay you off or they give you something, that they will not receive it. It's almost like they're afraid of being cursed by you. They know what they did. They know what they deserve because of it. The only reason that they're being kinder today is because you're not allowing yourself to be hurt, abused anymore. And you're becoming a very formidable opponent. So it's that saying, if you can't beat them, join them. Or the bully gets punched in the face, and all of a sudden now they feel, it's like you punch the ego right out of them. That's what I get here with you should see me in a crown. Like their ego dies down tremendously. Tell me more about this celebration. Knight of Cups. Maybe at some point you did need their love. Queen of Wands. Maybe at some point you did. Maybe you didn't realize that how much better of a person you really are, that you could do better, you work wise. I definitely feel where you lowered your standards. 100% Pisces. I feel it here, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. But I also feel you not doing that again. Like, you're not going to accept love from people who show any signs of I think it's like a disrespect. Disrespect is the word here. And the best part is you're not going to be in a position anymore where someone can disrespect you. That is cause for celebration. Someone's going to see you in a crown, celebrating your newfound life, wealth, health, and you, most importantly, not tolerating anyone. No one in your circle will be a disrespectful person. If they disrespect you, they'll quickly find their way outside of the circle. Quickly. That's what I felt. So I'm just pushing what I felt. You should see me in a crown. I don't see you as a tyrant or a ruler. Interesting enough, the two crowns are in reversal here. I love that. Your greatness is not what you have, it's what you give. When you're in a position of power, you're going to show people how it's done. How you treat people. Yes, this does feel like a boss energy. I'm going to give the job, right? Like a job, for example. And when you were in the lower levels, the upper levels were treating you like crap. And then, crap, that's the best way I can say it. I don't know who they thought they were. But anyway, and then you make it to that level of success, if not bigger. And this is beautiful because you remember how poorly of a management job or how they treated you. And you remember how poorly that was. And now you're in a position where you're like, you know what? I'm going to do better. I'm going to be different. I'm going to be that hand. I'm going to really take my job to a new level and new heights on how to help. All because of how that person or those people made you feel. You're not going to be that person. Let's say you're a teacher and you remember as a child how mean some teachers were mean. No shade on the teachers, but some teachers are mean. And then you become one, you're like, I'm not doing that to my students. That's what I'm getting here. You're going to be a beautiful ruler, a beautiful queen, a beautiful king, leader. You're going to make people feel good about themselves. You're going to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and love the person that you are, because when you are in a position of power, that's going to say a lot about who you are. You're going to feel good. Thank you, Train. I heard it silently in the distance. But you will. This is going to be the best thing in the world for you. To make others feel what you did not get. Yes, you're like a coddler. You're a protector. Don't get it twisted. You should see me in a crown means, you know, you run a tip-top shape. Well, not tip-top shape. You run a tight ship. I'm sorry. I keep hearing the. You run a tight ship. So your ship will be tight, but there will be understanding and room for people who are different, need different things. We're not all the same is what I just heard. We're not all the same. Have no idea what any of that stuff means, but it's coming out. All right. What is the advice here? Strength, holding back. 9 of... Ooh. You will not treat others the way they treated you. You're going to be able to distinguish, like hold back. This is a lot of times PTSDs, traumas, and nightmares. Your own personal struggles, Pisces. You're going to be able to be in this ruling energy of a crown and not inflict pain on others because of what is going on in your own personal life. This is what the others who were in charge or did have your heart or whatever this is, Pisces, did not have. They had their own demons, their own hurts, their own pains. And when they found a person that they felt was needier than them, they kicked them when they were already down. Because it made them feel a little better. You were like a whipping board. I'm sorry. Pisces like, I'm not no whipping board. No, you're not no more because you're gonna be, or you are. I feel a lot of you as I said that. Now, you should see me in my crown, Pisces. I see you in your crown. Yes, I'm with you. You should see me in this crown. Beautiful ruler. One that does not inflict pains because of their own personal struggles and problems. If anything, it has made them a better person. All right, let's do career and money. Let's do it with this deck. There's that saying that's popping into my mind. If they can't handle you at your worst, then they can't be with you at your best. But let's see. Spirit, tell me more. Interview. Competition. Pay bills and budget. There is some type of interview. You might be going to some form of interview. It may be something that's very competitive, Pisces. So be on your A game with this interview. The one thing about competition is just focus at what you bring to the table. Focus at what you have in front of you. Some of you may soon one day be in a position, oh, I see this. A position of power where people will be competing over your attention, your approval. You're going to be a boss, Pisces. Even if you have a couple of employees or you have a lot of employees, I see you bossing one day. That's not for everyone, but I do. I feel a boss energy where you're going to be able to have people on your payroll. I do have this budget here with overtime. You're going to work your butt off for this. This ain't easy. This does feel like entrepreneurship. But I do feel you hiring someone or putting someone on a payroll. That's not for everyone. For some of you, it's you going out for an interview that I feel like is going to be very competitive. And you're going to have to really be on your A game, Pisces. Just be yourself. Be 100% yourself. Do not go uncomfortable into that room. I don't care what you got to do. Take a CBD, whatever it is. Be yourself. A lot of people are competing for this finances. For some of you, you are the boss. For some of you, you're about to walk into an area that's very competitive. Make sure you allot the proper time. All right. Let's close this off with the Oshos. The good thing is I feel you paying your bills, especially in a world today where not everyone can. Your bills are getting paid. You may be budgeting, you may be working overtime, but they're getting paid. Spirit, tell me more. Consciousness. Patience in reverse. Awareness. And we also got sharing here. Let's see. Be careful for any unplanned pregnancies. Just be careful because that is on the table. That could definitely make you budget more. Somebody's going to see your impatience with them, and it's going to send them into a place of more consciousness and more awareness of maybe their part in a situation. Now, when I say impatience, what I'm saying is you're not quick to tolerate any of their stuff anymore. So it's going to trigger things within them to make them more conscious of their actions so that way they don't behave that way in the future. You're training someone. I felt that. The interview, there was something here about kids and the school teacher energy. You are training someone to think clearly before they deal with you because you have your patience has run out. You don't have any more patience. It's either you're conscious and aware of your actions or you're not. And that's why I feel like you are becoming very scary to certain people. Not in the worst of ways, just people, like I said, which one do you want? You want people testing you, making you feel bad, embarrassing you? Or would you have people come correct to you? Yes, because they're afraid, because now you have some type of power. They're not going to hurt you anymore because you won't allow it. You have definitely moved on. Like you're making, the words I'm hearing is leaps and bounds of changes in your life. And you're leaving certain people behind. You're not postponing your life until someone treats you better. There are still people that want to be a part of it, but they really need to wake up to the way they've been treating you. And I think they are. And I think what's triggering them is your impatience. And when I say impatience, again, it's not like you're yelling or anything. It's just you don't have time for that. So it's helping to make people more aware of their actions. Like they could be left behind. And some will, and some won't, Pisces. Being in your power means you don't wait around for anyone, or you don't sit for anybody, or you don't allow people to mistreat you anymore. You have more dignity, more respect. And that's what I'm getting here. At the very least, if people are not okay with you and your power and you're wearing your crown, they will run away because they know they can't get over you the way they used to, at the very least. And then you'll have some people who it'll automatically trigger things within their spirit and soul to make them more aware and conscious and in their face of their behaviors and make them change. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.